What is up, fight fans? Welcome to Wrestle Wednesday Live. I am Johnny the Dad.
And I'm Angel Kicks Balls.
And I'm
That's what
Cap.
he does.
And I'm that
The one and
sneaker
only.
guy, aka the honorary Oos.
We're all the honorary
Yeah, as a
ooses.
team.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, Oos.
Usis.
Oosy juicy.
Usus.
All right,
all
let's get
right,
to it.
welcome to Wrestle Wednesday Live, otherwise known as Split Decision. Brought to you by the Bang Bang Split 'em Gang, aka the Backwards Hat Boys. And let us take a quick second to thank our somewhat new sponsor, Parts Unknown, given the hottest wrestling merch with their very high quality oversized t-shirts that they have. Mine is still on the way, but as soon as I get it, I will be repping it on stream. It is a very cool mankind shirt that they put together, and I'm very excited about it. The easiest way to find out about Parts Unknown is go over to our boy Heel Turn Tony's. Heel
Terry,
Turn
Terry.
Heel Turn Terry. My bad. Heel Turn Terry, spelled exactly how it sounds. Don't type in Heel Turn Tony. We don't know who that is. Uh, but go to Instagram, go to Heel Turn Terry's page, and click on the link in his bio. That will take you to the Parts Unknown website, and you too can check out all of their super dope wrestling merch. So thank you, Parts Unknown, for supporting the channel. Um, guys, my main question for you. Oh, also, quick announcement. At the end of today's show, we're going to have a very special segment brought to you by the one and only Captain Planet. Cap, show them what you got for them at the end of this show, so they stick around.
Oh, boom. We picked up this at my local card shop today. My buddy had it, and he said it has my name on it.
Let's pull a CM
we
Punk.
Yeah, Cap is going to crack open a box of Prism WWE. What is that? 2
2024.
autographs guaranteed?
Guaranteed 2 autos.
Is there
Guaranteed 2
Cap,
autos.
I'm calling it now. Nia Jax.
Don't put that Eva on me, Ricky. buddy.
Nia
Wait,
Jax.
is there a Cap? Is there a certain card like
And Damien Priest.
that's like like the Grail of them or no?
The grill is the WrestleMania matte auto card.
Ooh.
So that's what it's featuring. So that's one that everyone wants, it says.
Oh,
So it's a
nice.
one of one auto.
And tonight it's gonna get pulled.
Cap has already said
Alive.
if there is a Cody or a Randy auto in there,
Going to that guy.
I get first dibs to buy it. Of course, I'm not going to take it for free off the dude. But if he pulls one of your favorite wrestlers, hit him up in the comments. Hit him up on his socials, and who knows, maybe he'll feel nice and. You can get a little piece of that action. I don't know. That's
You
up
can
to
get
Cap.
Nia Jax
Yeah.
card too.
Just take a wild guess on who y'all think he's gonna pull from this year's roster.
You know what?
Uh,
All right. My guess for one of the, I think you're gonna get a Bailey auto, which I wouldn't be mad at, but I know y'all might.
BBL
be mad at-
Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
You pull a rock. You pull a rock.
Yeah.
CM
Pull the
Punk.
rock. Oh.
A rock and a CM Punk. Oh,
The last time I opened one of these products, I pulled this auto of
ooh, a
HBK.
Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Kid.
What?
That's the last time I
I
opened
didn't
up this
even-
product.
I didn't even know
2020.
you had that. You've been holding out on us over here.
That's a WrestleMania.
Yep.
Sheesh.
It's one of 25. So
Ooh.
But
I honestly can't wait for
personally,
this pool.
I'm all for when Cap cracks this product open, because me and Cap typically don't like the same wrestlers, which means Cap sometimes gives me some of my guys just because he don't want them in his collection.
Oh,
So-
just Mick Carter's.
Oh,
Those upper mid
That's-
carders.
That's Cody, bro.
Dude,
It ain't a
that
mid-carder.
segment, that segment on SmackDown was a little mid cardish.
All right, whatever. Uh, all right, so stick around till the end of the show, and we'll have a good time doing that. But guys, my hot question for y'all this week. We saw one of the big stories coming out of this weekend, and we'll talk a little bit of All In, much to Cap's dismay. We'll talk a little All In, but I think probably the biggest story is that Ricochet is All Elite, and
Straight.
my question for y'all. Is this a potential career resurgence for Ricochet, or is he just the flavor of the week? Is he just a new shiny toy for Tony Khan that'll be thrown to the back of the line here in a couple weeks, couple months? How do y'all see this shaking out for Ricochet?
If they were to let him win the casino battle royale, that would have meant something. But nope, straight to the mid card, straight to the bottom of the mid card.
Yeah,
So
he was in it, then out.
I agree. I mean, he's just this week's flavor of the or flavor of the
the
week.
month.
if I'm him,
Flavor
I'm
of the
already.
month.
If I'm
This
him,
week's flavor of the month.
I'm already asking for my release. If I'm him,
Well,
Take me
today,
back.
Well, I mean,
so today,
Take me back.
they,
I don't think that's necessarily fair, right? I mean, not that we all know, like I try to like both, but I lean heavily more towards WWE and what they do. But if we're looking at their last few like major signings, none of them have gone straight into like the top of the food chain. Like Mercedes Moné she didn't go after the AEW women's title, she went after the TBS title. Okada didn't go straight into it. He went for a mid-card belt. And so did Will Ospreay. So I mean, to say that they're putting him straight in the mid-card, I don't know that that's fair. They're kind of doing the same thing that they've done with all their big signings.
well, let me stop you there, John. I think they don't. I mean, because AEW has so many different titles, they do go straight for a title. You know what I'm saying? And we call it mid card because it's not the world championship. So I think they do. They go straight to the mid card, but they get a title. Tony Hayes said, "Just nod if you can hear me." Are you okay, Tony Hayes?
holla.
Tony
Really?
Hayes, blink twice if you're in danger.
Yeah, but I think just because they have so many titles, I mean, it's like, oh, okay, you get a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 weeks into their debut, they're getting a title shot.
This seems to all be leading up to one thing, which is what everybody wants, which is Ricochet and Will Ospreay. Like
They
that
tease
has
it
to be,
tonight.
yeah. Like they're good to know. Tony Hayes is not in danger. Everybody, good to know, Tony. But that is what they have to do. I think if he puts on 2 or 3 A+ matches with Will Ospreay, objectively that style is not for everybody. I understand that. I like it when two high flyers like that get together and do their thing, but it's not for everybody. We know this. But I think if he has 2 or 3 A+ matches with Will Ospreay, I think he's right in the mix of being at the top of that card. I'll tell you this. One thing that I'm very disappointed, and they had an opportunity to do something really cool here, and I knew they weren't going to, but it would have been so much cooler for me if they, instead of saying, "Oh, Ricochet is all elite," and I know they wanted to do that to put his face out there. They do that whenever they get an ex WWE guy. I think it would have been so much cooler if Ricochet came back as Prince Puma from his Lucha Underground days,
I like
and
the way
then like,
Tony put Ricochet.
yeah, like don't Ricochet, the Irish wrestler Ricochet. Uh, but I mean, it's like, it's cool. Yeah, Ricochet. We just saw him in WWE a few weeks ago, and now he's on AEW. Cool. Is that really that cool, or would it have been better to be like, "Whoa, we haven't seen Prince Puma in years. We all know it's Ricochet, but like, we
Yeah,
haven't
it's more
seen him in
nostalgic.
years." That would have been so much cooler.
Also, just looking back on his match from tonight, it looked like a typical WWE match he has. He does his spinning back kick, he does his little flip off the top, and he does his little hurricanrana. He did that last week in WWE. Give us something new, dude. You went there to do your little thing, do your high flies. But
Yeah, I think if he would have came back as Prince Puma, it would have been like a breath of fresh air. That like he could, because I feel like what you're saying, Cap, I get that. We want to see something new. But at the same time, I also feel like Tony went in there and was like, "No, do the Ricochet things because we signed Ricochet. We want you to do Ricochet things." And they don't want him to do anything new. That's why they signed him.
yep, they just want to get that little cheap pop that I didn't hear big of a pop whenever he came out. They're going, oh, it's Ricochet. That's that guy.
And yeah,
Also, a great thing for Prince Puma would have been, because he did talk whenever he was on Lucha Underground. He did. But
Mhm.
the good thing about being a masked wrestler is if you don't want to talk, you don't have to. And what do we know about Ricochet? He's not very good on the mic. So, I don't know. That, whatever. But, I mean, I hope he does well.
Did you see the tease between him and Osprey at the end
Was
of the
that-
show tonight? It was tonight.
I have not
Ooh.
watched tonight's episode yet. I was planning on watching it tomorrow.
It's gonna be an
Yeah.
8-star match.
Yeah, and then Pac came and like did a move on Osprey to start that feud.
Mm-hmm.
We all missed Lucha Underground. It was a great show.
The thing is, like, he comes out, talks all that to Ricochet, gets all of that. Then now we get Pac Will Ospreay instead.
Ricochet, lower mid Carter should have stayed on.
But I
stayed
think
on
it
WWE.
would lead to a triple threat match, you know? Because he
right now
talks shit
it
to
is.
Ricochet too.
Yeah, because it's this as of now for Saturday 9/7 in Chicago. Why do they keep going back to Chicago? They're just going to yell CM Punk all day. Doesn't matter. Anyways, it's Will Ospreay versus Pac for the title.
Yeah. Once again, skipped.
Which is probably going to end with, do we think Ricochet interferes in that match? Do we think...
Yeah,
You better.
And
100%.
then it'll be a triple threat, and then it'll be A
How long-
versus B, and then B versus C, and then C versus A, and
Quick question. How long before Ricochet either starts a faction or joins a faction?
2 weeks.
next week, 6 run-ins.
I mean, that seems to be the thing to do. And
Oh man.
now, like, you know what I wouldn't mind, which I think they might have done something like this before with somebody else, but I think a cool little super easy story that you can put Ricochet in, where he doesn't really have to talk or sell anything. He just has to keep going to the ring, doing Ricochet things. have every faction trying to scout Ricochet or like trying to recruit Ricochet. Like just faction after faction come out and be like, hey, we could use a guy. And then, like he does a match and they're all impressed. And then somebody else comes out, hey, we need somebody. And, and that gets him like with all the top talent, like he's getting on screen with the people that we're used to seeing in the main event. And, at the end of the day, you can really put him with anybody if you want to, or even cooler, at the end of all that, you can have him reject everybody and just stay on his own and, but everybody wants him or whatever. So I don't know.
Quick question. Do y'all think Darby is a high flyer?
No,
He's more
not
like
really.
A stunt man. He's more like a stunt man.
Okay.
I
There's all
think
these high
Darby
flyers
Allin
coming over there.
Darby Allin to me is like
A cockroach you can't kill.
if the cast of Jackass was a wrestler, it would be Darby Allin. He's just like a shock and awe guy.
Yeah, they pulled out the glass, a real thing of glass. He's still living off that CM Punk fame.
Yeah,
Jack Perry is.
Can't go 2 days without mention.
And get that humongous out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's been said. It's been said. No, I don't know.
Jack Perry just loses me more week by week. Like,
why? He's a badass.
Yeah, he's like 5'2". He'll kick your ass.
He's got a nice beard. He's got mad fizz.
Don't you start with me. Don't
I said start. Jack Perry. I didn't say you.
Oh, he's 5'10". He's 5'10".
You got a way sweeter beard. You have a way sweeter beard than Jack Perry. I'll tell you that. So he's the one with the mad fizz.
This Tony Hayes guy is I'm liking what you're selling, Tony Hayes. You're
Tony Hayes, you're on point. I can't really take any of them that seriously either. I don't know. It's like,
hey, that
wrestling.
When Pac came out and took out Ricochet, and it was nice, dude. It looked like it hurt.
Like Pac is short, but he is muscular and he looked like he'll kill you. Like he looks like a savage.
Why don't they push him in that company, dude?
He's always getting hurt.
He is always injured.
Yeah, I didn't even know he came back, dude. That's how much
he came back.
I didn't even know
he's
he was
the bastard
gone.
now.
I didn't even know he was gone. He's been the bastard. Yeah, ugly bastard.
But like to go along with what Tony Hayes is saying, and Angel, we've said this before, way back in the day when it was just me and Angel on the show. I'm not an old head where I need every professional wrestler on the screen to be a bodybuilder. I don't need that.
Agreed.
At the same time, I need them to weigh more than 80 pounds. Like, I mean, like it's got to be, because it's got to be believable, right? Like when you and Orange Cassidy is seemingly indestructible, and like
you mean pockets
made out of plastic.
Yeah, like how are we supposed to suspend our disbelief? What all wrestling fans need to do when they're watching wrestling, and believe that somebody the size of Orange Cassidy or Marco or
my daughter's bigger than Marco Stunt.
Well, here's the thing: is Darby Allin that much bigger than Marco Stunt? Not really. And are we supposed to believe that? Like, yeah, great job, Tony Hayes. How are we supposed to believe that they beat Big Bill? How are we supposed to believe that they beat somebody like Wardlow or Samoa
Cage.
Joe or somebody. Like, it's just not believable.
What's the name of that big old swole muscular guy? Brian Cage.
Brian Cage, who loses to everyone. like Brian Cage cannot win a match if his life depended on it.
His leg
And
weighs more than them.
Yeah, and Brian Cage should be able to pick these guys up. And
Oh
just
my god!
snap them
Look at
in
this
half.
comment. Look at this comment. That's a funny comment. He put Darby Allin over Jacob Fatu in a heartbeat.
Oh shit!
This took a wild turn in the podcast. We were gonna.
Ricochet's quote.
Tony Khan
Ricochet's
would
quote.
book Orange Cassidy, and he would over Jacob Fatu. Oh, dude, I hate that. I hate. Why does Orange Cassidy have a job in wrestling?
Orange Cassidy's shtick was like when AEW first popped off. I liked Orange Cassidy. I was like, oh, this is something that like we haven't seen before. It's like, okay, like he's like not trying and still winning. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then I watched it for like 2 more weeks and was like, okay, I'm over it. And he's been doing it for like 5 years.
head too.
But when he's serious, he's the best wrestler. So
I don't know. But no, this is what Ricochet said earlier today. He says Ricochet says he's exactly where he needs to be in AEW. He says he gets to give the fans the Ricochet they've been wanting to get, something he's been dying to do for a long time. You've done the same shit you've done in WWE at the biggest pay-per-view they have.
Yeah.
What are you going to show us? You're going to jump off a Titantron and do a backflip 20 times and land on something?
But if he would have like came in and like fought Daniel Bryan after he won, or go straight for MJF,
like what if we got a heel Ricochet that came in and everybody was like, oh, it's our hero, it's Ricochet, he's the superhero, and then he came in and just like came in and just hit somebody with the chair and was like, then be like, oh, okay, I'll pay attention. Like, I don't know. I've kind of talked myself out of believing this.
Let's talk about the 2 main events of All In, because that's all that matters. What y'all think about MJF and Will Ospreay and Danny Bryan versus Swerve? I'm glad they closed it out with Swerve and Danny Bryan,
because it almost wasn't.
I know it looked like they were promoting the heck out of the other fight more. I was like, dude, Danny Bryan's potential last match. What the heck?
As far I'm honestly, I'm glad that Will Ospreay won. I think that losing again to MJF would have been really damaging for him. So
this MJF MAGA character is not my favorite version of MJF.
He's
like Cody Rhodes but lame.
I don't know if
I live up to the $14 million a year they're paying him.
Yeah.
Which
this is going to be a hot take.
$14 million a year?
Mm-hmm.
Making more than CeeDee Lamb out here.
Wait, what? That's what wrestlers are getting paid nowadays?
No, that's what MJF is getting paid.
That's what Tony Khan's paying.
No way. How much is Roman Reigns getting paid?
I think he's making like
or Cody Rhodes.
10, 9.
He's making more than Roman Reigns, dude, which is crazy.
Dude, imagine if Roman Reigns' contract comes up and imagine the amount of money that Tony Khan would throw to him.
Well, he ain't gonna go nowhere. He ain't gonna disrespect his family's name and go over there.
Hey, bro.
You're gonna throw him the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these guys, like he's seen, like John Cena and Batista, who were, look what they were making in wrestling, and now look at what they're making today. That's why these guys are like, yeah, I'm just gonna start focusing on the acting.
I am curious what Ricochet got, what his deal looks like, if it was worth it.
I don't know. They can't have that much more money laying around to give him.
Well, I mean, his dad.
Between MJF and Mercedes Moné, how much more money do they have?
Okada.
Oh, their dad owns the freaking Jaguars.
Hey, this is great for
Beforehand.
Texans fans.
Shotgun.
They're gonna have no money to pay their team.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll get Trevor Lawrence as a backup.
But I like that shirt. One of my
Thank you.
all-time favorite Texans on there, Brian Cushing. But I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna lose us what little bit of AEW like fans that we have that listen to this show.
I'm a fan.
I'm starting to be, you know how we had said after WrestleMania, and y'all know I'm a Cody crybaby. I'm a big Cody fan. Even I've admitted, like, at times it's been stale since WrestleMania. And
Jacob,
we've
fuck you,
all
change
said
that.
we've all said that. It's good in my opinion now, but there was a time there where it was like, all right, show me something new. But I've been there with MJF since he came back. Like, since MJF came back, honestly, I have not cared about what he's been doing. And I think MJF is great.
Hey
I
Tony,
think
give us
he's
subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the comments.
like I think that MJF is great. I think he's great on the mic. I think that he's solid in the ring. I think he looks the part fantastically. There's almost no better heel currently in professional wrestling. But he should have gone to WWE where they have writers and they can write a story for him, because like this whole like we're gonna pay the wrestlers a crap ton of money and then give them creative control to write their own stuff. It doesn't work. They don't, like, you're a professional wrestler for a reason. If you were a good writer, they would pay you to be a writer. They're paying you to
Mhm.
wrestle.
Got that
Like,
Hulk Hogan booking.
yeah, like
The
it's not working.
WCW days.
Literally
It's
what
like
it is.
everybody that they sign and they're like they have creative control. Well, shocker, they all have belts. Like, shocker.
All of them.
Like,
And they don't want to lose them.
Double belts. Some
yeah,
double champ,
it's
baby.
like he should have gone to WWE where they have writers. I mean,
And going
that's
back
how
to
he
AEW,
would.
is
That's
not
how he would have
betting on
grown. Yeah, like that's where he would have grown. MJF chased the bag, which like I'm never gonna give anybody crap for. If somebody offered me $14 million a year to be a part of shitty stories, sign me up.
I'm doing
like,
it for less.
I'm not gonna criticize him for that. But if he wanted to grow as a wrestler and become a true household name, because I still don't think even getting paid $14 million a year, being one of the, if not the highest paid wrestlers, period, does a non-AEW fan, the average fan that maybe every now and then tunes into a PLE for WWE, like, they pay attention, but not that close. Do they know who MJF is? Like, I don't think he's a household name. And I think if he had gone to WWE, he would have taken off, and shoot, in 5-10 years time, he could be John Cena level famous. But he ain't gonna get there in AEW.
No.
Nope.
Throw it all
So-
away. You could have had it all.
But he wanted to bet on himself and go back to AEW.
and get that shitty tattoo.
And get that
That
$14
was
million.
at the merch stand you could buy for $10.
Again,
All in,
you know, hey,
baby.
Tony Hayes here has a great point, and it kind of goes both ways, because Tony said before this, like, MJF might be crippled by the time he gets to WWE, especially with how they wrestle in AEW. They're not as safe as WWE. That's not even debatable. So he might get injured. But at the same time, on the other side of that coin, wrestling is dangerous, period. You can always get injured. And if you're going to do something that's that hazardous, I guess you might as well get
Give him
paid $14 million a year to while you can. But it's like, I feel like he's gonna do to the end of this contract, rack in his however much money it is at the end of it. I don't know how long his contract was. And then he's gonna try and go to WWE after he's already got the bag. And it's like, well, dude, we don't care about you now. We cared about you back in 2024.
Yeah. By then, Dom's gonna be the champ.
Yeah. So, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yep.
We'll see.
Damn.
But-
They really took Tony Hayes away from us. Tony Hayes would have been the best wrestler of all time if he didn't break his leg. Sorry about
Yeah.
that, Tony.
If only he could have been like Kurt Angle and done it with a broken freaking neck.
Papa
You mean-
Park. Papa
you mean
Park.
You gotta call him Perk Angle, man.
Park Angle.
That's only
Hey,
So-
allegedly.
Tony Hayes is the only Tony
Allegedly.
I respect. The only Tony I respect in the wrestling industry. Tony the
gotta-
heel Hayes.
by
Yeah,
any
another
chance. Hey,
Tony.
by any chance on who? Do y'all watch the WWE Rivals? Have y'all watched that or no?
No, but it looks good. I've been wanting to watch it.
No, dude, it's good. Like the first, I think I'm on episode 3, but the first one was like HBK versus Bret Hart in that feud. I know you'll love that one, John, because you're a Bret Hart fan, right?
Oh yeah, the
I hate
greatest
Bret
of all
Hart. He's the
time.
most overrated wrestler of all time.
But it focuses like on that feud, and then there's Kane versus the Undertaker, Stone Cold, with The Rock, Eddie
Greatest.
versus Ray. So it's good, man. Y'all should check it out.
Plato and Johnny versus Johnny. The biggest rivalries
What's up?
in the wrestling podcast
Plato
world.
knows he can get it anytime. I'll go over to his house and
Let's
put him through
go.
his own dining room table.
Hair
Uh,
versus beard match. I'm calling it.
I don't bet the
Let's
beard.
think it.
I don't bet the beard on nothing.
See,
Uh,
that's how scared he is. I'm willing to put my hair on the line.
whatever. No, that what you said about Bret Hart leads me into Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
That was his different career path. But
that's when he saw the sunny days.
This leads me to something I was talking to Tyler about a couple of days ago, because Tyler texted me and said, do you think that Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, either version that you want to consider, do you think he's up there with the best technical wrestlers of all time, like Bret Hart? And that sent me down a spiral where I was like, Bret Hart was not that good of a technical wrestler. He's overhyped. He sucked on the mic too.
That I do agree with.
Well, give me Shawn Michaels 11 times out of 10 in that rivalry. I don't care that Shawn Michaels was a dick. He was entertaining, and Bret Hart never was. But anyways, I think that Bryan Danielson is the best technical wrestler of all time. I'm not saying he's the best on the mic. I'm not saying he's the best all around, because professional wrestling,
I think Chris Benoit.
it's a combination. It's a combination of a lot of things.
Every move I've seen from Daniel Bryan, he ripped off from Mexican lucha wrestling. He's a great fan of it.
Let's be honest. There hasn't been anything new in wrestling in 25 years. Everything is a ripoff of something else.
Well, what?
I think the reason I say this is because if you watch a Bryan Danielson match, and it goes for his whole career back when he was with the WWE, the guy very rarely makes mistakes. You can watch his match from start to finish. And Zack Sabre Jr. is very good. I agree with you on that. I think Bryan Danielson has the body of work over Zack Sabre Jr. We've got more film to watch.
He won the Grand Prix. He won the G1 too.
But he very rarely makes mistakes. You can watch his match from start to finish. Everything flows exactly how it should. He makes other wrestlers look better, which is the sign of a great wrestler. And he is your new AEW champion. How do we feel about that? It took him long enough to finally get that belt.
Like he's been there for 2 years, maybe.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think
I mean,
he's-
yeah, he's been there for 2 years. Okay, but is he a durable champion? You know,
I
with the history
He's-
that he has with injuries, is it actually worth putting that belt on him? How long before his next concussion? You know,
I think it's
That's
worth
just-
putting
that's just
the
the truth.
I think it's worth putting the belt on him one time. One time so that he can
Dude, he's
have
gonna do
this
that
belt
headbutt, and then he's gonna be
and-
out.
and then he'll just retire.
You were a champion for a
Like-
week.
But like I think
So
he
you-
needed to be AEW champion one time.
Okay, but was it worth throwing Strickland's run away?
I
know, 'cause
think so
Strickland
because
had-
I think that Strickland's run, not because of anything he did, Swerve Strickland was and is awesome at pretty much everything. Good in the ring, looks the part, good on the mic, interesting character. He's the whole package. For whatever reason, they weren't doing shit with Swerve. So
I feel like,
go ahead and end it.
but I feel like, and this is just what I think. Every time a wrestler's contract is about to go up, Khan puts a title on them, and then like as soon as they resign, they lose it. Am I wrong? Do y'all feel like?
It's happened a couple times. I would have to sit down and look at like all of them to see if like, oh, is this like really a recurring thing? But I know it's happened to at least a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
I
like
mean,
whenever they was it Buddy Murphy and all them were gonna leave, they said, "Oh, we're gonna put you in the trios tag title match," and then all of a sudden they re-sign and they get destroyed in the match.
dude, see, and those are other guys like Brody King and Aleister Black. Like a faction with that kind of power, dude, should not be losing every week. They should not be losing to what's the fucking faction with Uno and John Silver and
Dark Order.
the Dork Order.
The Dark
know,
Order.
Hey, I
know what
like
I'm
John
saying?
Silver. I like John
Okay,
Silver. I don't
but
like
you see what I'm
anybody
saying?
else in the Dark Order. But
Dude,
yeah,
wait,
at
you don't
one
like
point,
Evo Uno?
he was so over. At one point, he was the most over guy in AEW.
What about Evo Uno?
yeah, the Johnny Hungy thing.
Dark Order. How are they still in WWE and AEW, man? I don't get
I
it.
mean, that's probably it. But things like all their
They're on
significant
a
others
collision.
in WWE.
I hear they're running collision.
Yeah, they're all extras in WWE.
They're the
We really
security.
spent 40 minutes talking about AEW.
Yeah,
It's a new record
That's
for
a
us,
new.
boys.
That is a new record. New record for AEW talk. Don't
Hey,
you
man,
dare
so-
say that we don't talk about AEW on this show.
No, hey, sometimes.
I hope we pull some of those collision numbers on this one.
Hey, we might beat them.
Don't wish that on us.
Hey, we might beat them. Fuck.
Shout out AEW. You're
think-
doing great. You're
Send
doing
us
great.
pics when y'all come to Houston,
Hey.
and
All
I'll go
right.
and watch your product very well.
Now, here, this is going to be a complete 180 from what your regularly scheduled split decision programming is, because I'm going to say this week for WWE, both Raw and SmackDown, I didn't get a chance to watch NXT yesterday. I do have it recorded. Kind of mid, like really nothing happened.
I think we're setting up Joe Hendry to take the title.
Say his name and he
Mr.
appears.
TNA.
He's gonna take that title.
I hope he does.
So,
wouldn't mind
do
it.
you
He's
think
so over.
NXT right now is more entertaining than the main cards
No.
or
Raw,
the main shows?
Consistently, yes. I think that NXT has like it's consistently decent, but like the highs on SmackDown or Raw can be so much higher than
Mhm.
NXT has the potential to be. But whenever you have a week like this week where it's just kind of like, wow, really nothing happened, then it's like, yeah, NXT is more entertaining, but the NXT can only be so entertaining, right? Like really the sky's the limit with Raw and SmackDown, but it's
Yeah.
noticeable when they don't hit.
I'll give them that. They have a great women's division. Like those girls are killing it. Like they do stuff that you would have never thought about 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Like
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Do you think Ricky Starks is rumored to be done with AEW, right? So
put them on
where do you put
SmackDown.
him?
SmackDown
You want him to go on SmackDown? You don't
with
think that
Cody.
you wouldn't put him in NXT?
Nope. Oh.
Why?
Stay with Cody.
He's already polished. I don't think he like any sticks for people that are not as polished, not as had a lot of TV time, and I feel like he's done enough.
If
Well, it's not about being polished. So we know who he is, but the general audience that watches SmackDown, WWE fans are different than AEW fans. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Starks is coming from AEW, so it's like not many people watch. Like your casual fans don't watch that, so they don't know who Ricky Starks is. So should do you put him in NXT and then build him up to the main card, or do you just who would you throw him up against? In the
Shout out
main
to my
card.
mom. Shout out to my mom. Drop in the comment. Let's go.
Saludos, Miss Carmen.
She probably give her a
uh
call.
don't air out all your dirty laundry on the show. Like I haven't called my mom and so
She's like,
She's like, damn.
this show keeps her tuned in, so I'm alive. This is the show that she knows I'm still alive.
yeah, this show counts as your weekly check-in with your mom. Uh but no, I see both. I think that I get what you're saying, Cleto, where you want the fans to get behind him, and that's why he would fit in NXT. But I agree with Angel too that he's better than 99% of the people that are currently in NXT. So he doesn't really need to be there. Um,
I feel like that's where you just throw him in the title. Like
yeah,
who's
if
the
he's in
champ,
NXT, he has to immediately be challenging for the
Oh
title.
yeah, I'm not saying
Like,
like put him against like some who the fuck is like some random dude on there? I don't you don't start him from the ground up. You obviously just throw him a title run or give him a good title run, then let's throw you in, a mid card title and then build you up.
I think Ricky Starks is probably on the main roster. I would put him upper mid card. Like I think he's better than a lot of the people in the WWE's mid card.
Right.
I don't think he's main event level, but
Okay. So Kevin Owens' contract, he hasn't resigned. I think how much does he have on his contract? Like less than 6 months, I think. And he hasn't resigned. What do you think he's gonna do? You
Who?
think he's gonna go to Kevin Owens?
Oh, I mean, he's like in the later part of his career. I feel like after this title, this might be his last title shot.
But do you think he'll go to AEW? I mean, because we saw it with Daniel Bryan, right?
He's,
He went to AEW Career Resurgence. Now Kevin Owens is in the later part of his career, right? So obviously WWE, they don't like to really invest into these older wrestlers, like Kevin Owens, and they'll just get stuck like Dolph Ziggler, right?
I,
In the mid card, putting talent over. But if they leave, if he goes to TNA or AEW, obviously he's gonna be up there.
I think it's time for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to go with their best friends, the Young Bucks, at AEW.
Uh,
I think they've done a lot in WWE. I don't know what more. They win the
Yeah, there.
title for Sammy.
What else? Yeah, what else is there to do
Yeah,
aside from WrestleMania? You know,
milk KO that money.
I think KO goes. I'll throw Sami Zayn in here as well, not to the same extent as KO, because I think that KO goes to AEW and is immediately a uh, top 3 or 4 on that roster. Where like you could really fantasy book some stuff. Like I'd love to see KO versus Hangman. Um, that's really the first one that really pops into my head. But because what I
KO
think,
versus
what
KO.
I think KO is everything that fucking what's the guy that Angel? What's the guy that I hate on AEW? New York guy.
Eva Uno,
No, no.
New York guy,
Eddie
MJF.
Kingston. Eddie
Hey,
Kingston.
oh
I think
Jesus!
I think that
Oh,
I think that KO is everything that Eddie Kingston tries to be, but isn't.
a
Oh.
badass.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could have said you could have described other
actually
words
good.
for me to get him.
Actually
I would've-
good, but
I wouldn't have guessed him with a New York guy. I'm like, who the fuck is from New York that is in AEW? You should have said trash rat, and I would have been like, oh, you're talking about Eddie Kingston.
like I don't know. I could see him doing it. That would definitely make me
You talking
more
about Nick Gage?
excited about AEW. But no, who's that?
Nick, wait, you don't know Nick Gage?
No, yeah, he's just I know who Nick Gage is. I was
I was
just
about to say that,
I'm about to get my
like
pizza
that.
slicer. I'm gonna get my pizza slicer right now.
My favorite
No.
AEW moment was when they had the Pizza Hut commercial during a Nick Gage match, and he literally has a pizza slicer and he's slicing Jericho's head, no, Moxley's head. I
Oh,
was
Moxley
like,
came back tonight.
yeah, he's feeding with Darby Allin.
Battle of the Fat Bastards. What do you say about me, Tony Hayes? What you say about me? What?
Oh,
yeah,
Make it a
I don't
cute
know.
triple
I
threat.
like KO. I think Sami Zayn would be all right in AEW. I'm just kind of over Sami Zayn. That's another one like if Sami
Vanilla.
Zayn were to ever come back as El Generico, 100% I'm down. I will watch every episode. But like Sami Zayn,
Does
not
ROH
really.
own the character?
Of what?
Generico? El
That was Lucha.
Generico?
That was Lucha Underground, wasn't it? Was he El Generico in ROH?
yeah.
Yeah, ROH. So
Oh,
I was
I
wondering
don't
if they
know.
own the character. Because
I
that's
don't know.
weird.
I just remember watching his Lucha Underground matches where he was doing crazy shit that he hasn't done as Sami Zayn. So
He's also not
He-
as skinny as he used to be. He's a little bit
Yeah.
more muscular now. It's hard if you do. You know me, I put all that muscle. I can't do the things I used to do.
yeah, it's a rough life.
Yeah.
It's a rough life.
Damn.
It's a rough life.
this is-
Or stale. Yep. Crackers with no salt. That's what I call those two guys.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Dude, I just hate them so much. They're so vanilla. They're so stale. Every time as a Sami Zayn man, I'm like, all right, dude. I'm gonna go wrestle.
I don't put KO in that. I don't group him in with Sammy on being that stale. Like
Love them
They're-
with Roman Reigns.
like Sami Zayn is like as vanilla gets. Like KO is like I don't know what's less vanilla. I don't know. He's like vanilla with some toppings on it.
What can we agree? Sami Zayn's best run was when he was with the Judgment. I mean, not Judgment Day.
The Usos, the Bloodline.
Bloodline.
When he was the honorary Us, that was by far his best WWE run. I still think El Generico was better. But that's never coming back. All right. So what else did we have? What
Roman Reigns
happened
wasn't on
on
SmackDown, so I don't give a fuck
Roman
about
wasn't on
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Roman ain't there. I don't give a damn.
We did get Solo Sikoa stripping Jacob Fatu of his tag team title and just giving it to Tongaloa and
Best goat.
saying like, Jacob, you're now my bodyguard, so you can't hold a title. And
No sense.
like, does he have the authority to do that? Like,
I heard. I heard there was. I heard there was heat backstage because of that. Like Jacob Fatu was not happy.
Do y'all think?
like as a work or a shoot?
No,
He
I
wasn't
said,
happy.
Shoot, brother. I said, shoot, brother.
Do y'all think Jacob Fatu turns on Solo and basically kicks him out of the new bloodline and becomes the guy?
I said
Or
that
the-
last
the
week, but
tribal
I
chief.
think that's what's gonna happen.
Give
And
me
then-
Jacob versus Roman already.
Who?
Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's what I think it would kind of. I think it would lead up to maybe now it's the actual the new bloodline versus the old bloodline, which is the original members and the Usos and Roman Reigns, and Sikoa sidelined.
Man, I really want to bring this up to you guys, and I'm hoping we could talk about it. Those Rikishi comments on Jey Uso after we talk about this, of course.
No, let's talk about it now.
Yeah. I think Rikishi is out of his goddamn mind because
Shut the fuck
I
up.
think Rikishi can shut his fat ass mouth right now.
hey, tell Jay to go fucking AEW, bro. He's gonna be a mid carder there in fucking a month.
Gonna job to Ricochet.
Yeah. To
Like,
Kyle
bro,
Fletcher.
it's a weird thing to say because Jey Uso is pretty over, pretty hot. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a WWE title, but dude, he's not
over with like the children fans that like to say yeet a lot. Like he's not.
the
Wait,
merch
That's it.
sales.
Like
The
it's
merch
like cheap
sales.
over. Like it's not.
Hey, don't lie. Every time you hear his theme song, this is you. Yeet.
No.
Oh, not the little.
I will say, ever since WrestleMania, I have been out on both of the Usos. That match was one of the worst matches that I was so hyped for that match going
We
in.
both were like, it's gonna be
And-
the best match of the whole card.
Yeah, I
And
was like,
bad.
"See, this match is gonna steal WrestleMania weekend. It's gonna be the best match there," and that match was ass. And ever
Dud.
since then, miss me with any Usos. It's like after it took that match for me to realize that the Usos were never good. Like
Yeah,
they're the
Still.
even shittier version of the Young Bucks. Like
I feel like as a tag team they're good, but singles, get that shit on my fucking face.
what do they do that's good?
Super kicks,
the Uso splash.
Samoan splash.
The Uso splash sucks.
Say-
the Uso splash looks like Gunther
Say
going off
yeet.
the top rope. Like
Oh.
it sucks.
Saint Uzi.
It does.
The-
Yeah, there's really
and
not.
then and like I
Yeah,
don't
it
like
just-
the whole like I don't really like the whole this is all just me being salty from WrestleMania, but like I don't like the whole we're so gangster, we're this were you your dad was fucking rich. Like
Mm.
what do you mean you're
Was
so
Rikishi
gangster?
rich?
Like I would assume so. He was in freaking WWE for like 15 years.
So I think Jey Uso is just like his dad. You know what I'm saying? Like his dad made it to the main event,
But
but
he was never the guy.
he was never gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where Jey Uso. You did your time, so this is the respect we're gonna give you. We're gonna put you in the main event, and maybe you may win. But it's not gonna be anything.
I do agree that he needs to get away from that whole Rhea storyline. Like, no, you're better than that.
The
Keep
what?
fighting-
The Rhea?
Yeah, they're trying to get him into the Rhea Ripley storyline with Dom. It's so dumb. I agree
Here's
with
the
Rikishi
thing,
on that.
and I would say this to Rikishi if he were sitting here with us right now. I hope he comes on the show one day, and I'll tell him this to his face.
Promo.
Ricochet. Okay, yeah, you can call this a. We don't have Tyler here to do the promo music, but no. Rikishi. Your son is as good as you were, and that's not that good. The only time anybody cared about Rikishi is the same time anytime anybody cared about Jey Uso. They only care about Jey Uso when he's with two people that people like more, which is the same thing that people thought about Rikishi. We only care about Rikishi when you're with Scotty 2 Hotty because we like him more. And it's the same thing. You're not that good. Your son's not that good. Your son, after WrestleMania, should be happy that he's still employed because that was the worst WrestleMania match of the last 20 years. That match sucked. Your sons both suck. The fact that they're going on like year 18 in the WWE is mind-blowing because they've always sucked. They're not good, and neither were you. You were just the one that we thought it was funny because you're a fat guy wearing a thong and you put your ass cheeks in people's face, and we thought it was funny. We were laughing at you, not with you. Shut your hole. Know your role. You're not good. Neither are your sons.
Damn, you still mad because Rikishi took out The Rock? Are you mad about that, bro? Went on.
No, fuck The Rock. I don't care about him either.
He does not like his Samoans. He does not like his Samoans.
That's not true. I like Roman Reigns. And I like Jacob Fatu.
Well, I think that was well put and well said. Yeah. Rikishi, you pissed this guy off.
Yep.
Just shut up. Like let your like 45-year-old son fight his own battles. God.
That's just a father looking out for his son.
Tune into the show, guys. Thank y'all for tuning into the show and seeing that rant that just happened. That was a live reaction.
Sorry.
Perfect.
I wasn't expecting to come on here and have a hot Rikishi take today.
Hey, man.
But here we are.
Hey, maybe Rikishi. That's what Rikishi wanted. He's trending now.
Hey, this was a different episode, man. We talked a lot of AEW. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is a Twilight Zone episode.
Do y'all think Uncle Howdy
trash?
If he ever becomes a champion, should it be Uncle Howdy or should it be Bo Dallas? Ooh. It has to be Uncle Howdy, right?
I'm not touching this subject.
It could go either way. I wouldn't mind seeing it be Bo Dallas, and every now and then when he needs to pull Uncle Howdy out, kind of like an old school Finn Balor, Demon Finn Balor situation. Like I could see that working, but we've also already seen that, so it's like, either way, make it interesting. As long as it's good writing, I'll be along for it. I want to see them take it past the American-made faction. Like the next group that they go after needs to be big, and it needs to be a main event level group.
The Usos and Rikishi.
Hey,
last comment,
Tony. I'm okay because we were all made honorary Usos a couple weeks ago, on the show by one of our Samoan fans. So I think I'll be all right. We're family. Family has to be honest with each other.
Hey, we might need a new host next week if the Samoans find out about this.
Yeah.
Hey, Zula, he in Houston, so it's close enough.
I like Zilla. I don't like Rikishi acting like
the long bearded one. That's your new name, bro. The long bearded one.
Yeah, I need to replace.
Mag, what was it? Cleto last week. Max Riz, or what? Max Fizz?
Mad Fizz.
Mad Fizz is it's up there.
It's the Mad Fizz.
Hey,
He's
look,
a long bearded one.
I don't have to like all of them. I'm not for this. Like, I have to like every member of that family. All right, you know, I respect The Rock for what he's
The
contributed.
great one.
Like, you can't argue with his track record. Big Roman Reigns fan, big Jacob Fatu fan, big Zilla Fatu fan. I don't have to like all of them. I don't like Nia
Big-
Jax. You can come after me for that.
Oh,
I don't like Rikishi. You can come after me for that. And the Usos are ass. Come
If
after
The
me
Rock
for
and
that.
The Rock and Roman Reigns ever see this, I just want you to know I have no affiliation with his take. I love all Samoans. Come on the show. I won't have Johnny here.
All right,
Unless
Tony. You know
Rikishi.
what,
Oh,
Tony? I don't know why you had to betray me like this. I feel like we've had a good rapport this entire time.
what a heel
Who
turn.
do you think's the one's putting your comments on screen? It's me. But you know what? Like, you can.
What a heel
Dang.
turn, this guy.
Dang, Tony, you gonna stab me in the back like that, Tony?
Yeah,
you got Shawn Michaels.
Hey, I think that guy's a Oos.
You
was a
got
Uso.
Janetti.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Tony? How about you come on the show next week and we'll have a promo off, me versus you. Other than that, I don't
Damn.
want to see your crap talk in my comments.
I'd like to take
No.
this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
No, actually, Tony, keep commenting. We like the engagement. You can talk shit about my beard all you want. I don't care. Just keep commenting. All right, so are we ready for Cap to crack open this box of WWE
Yes.
2024?
Let's do it.
When we
I
are
call the
giving
night- I
we're
call the
giving
Nia
away-
Jax one.
the Nia Jax ultimate
Yes.
rare. It's ultimate rare. Nia
Are,
Jax
are we
autograph.
doing it? Are we doing a giveaway if you pull a Nia Jax?
Yeah.
Oh,
Live
Yeah, we're
unboxing,
giv-
baby?
we're
That's it.
giving that away.
I'm gonna go get one next week now.
Yeah, for real. Fuck it.
I feel like they'll be rare soon. If I get a Rock one, oh,
All right, Cap, are you gonna like crack it on camera? You gonna show us every card?
Yep.
Ooh.
So 1 through
All right.
12.
That's right here.
Pick a number 1 through 12.
Hey, make him the big screen. Make him the big screen.
Okay.
You can see it. We can see the cards. That me.
Tyler's usually the one that does this. But... Oh no. I don't know how to do it.
All right, fuck it. Put him back. Put it back regular.
I don't know what to do.
There it is. There it is.
There you go.
All right, we're going to grab this pack. Let's see what happens.
Come on, you beautiful two autographs. Oh,
Dude, I bet a Hornswoggle autograph would go so hard.
ooh, Bray Wyatt. Shout out. The
Bray
goat.
Wyatt's first card. Who's that? There we go.
Mark Coffey.
Mark Coffey.
Finn Balor.
Yala.
Ooh, the snake.
Take the snake.
I'll take that one.
Nikita Lyons.
Dude, is she ever gonna get healthy?
We don't know on that.
Oh, that Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock, yeah.
Sick. Who's that?
Maria?
Oh. Dawn, one of the women's tag.
That must be like a special card. Looks. Ooh,
DD, what is that? Yeah, DDP.
bang.
One of the brothers. Who's this
Oh.
one?
I don't think she's there anymore.
Who's that?
This is a Chinese lady.
Can't
This
fucking
one.
remember.
She was from China.
And Mark Henry.
Miss. Oh, that's
Oh,
not Mark.
Odyssey.
That's- that's-
uh,
Cassius.
Odyssey
Odyssey.
Jones. Then the Warrior.
Ooh.
Pack 1. Nothing really in there. Let's see.
That Bray Wyatt, does that hold any value? That since he, well, I mean, I
It
guess
might
they
hold
can
more
just
now.
keep
Since
printing
it's-
them.
All right, pack number 2. Let's see who's in the first card.
Ooh.
Nigel McGuinness.
Nigel.
Rips.
Oh, Ripley Sid. That's a nice card right there.
Your best
Very
friend.
Ooh. Fancy.
Randy Orton.
Ooh,
Ooh, the music.
Luda.
Yeah, I didn't know they had these many wrestlers on these. Pretty deadly. Let's see what that shirt, Johnny.
The Road.
This Tony guy is fucking just shaded everybody. Ooh, Seth freaking Rollins.
Numbered, so
Those red ones are rare.
Yeah. Which one is this number 2? It is numbered to 25.
Ooh, fancy.
oh, nice.
You got Zelina Vega.
You could probably
And-
get Tyler to pay stupid money for that card.
Oh, Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold Stunner.
That's nice. Oh, that's the. I think that's the year he won it.
Which card? The
Seth
Stone
Rollins.
or Seth Rollins? I'm just gonna grab from the middle. We haven't hit an auto yet. Just remember, there's 2.
We need a auto.
I don't know. Let's see. Paul Ellering.
Oh, that hot Paul Ellering merch that people have been clamoring for.
So that's a 101.
Yeah, they only printed one because they didn't want to waste the ink.
Fire Alba. Russo.
I don't know who that is.
Xavier Star Woods.
Turning heel soon.
Yes, he is.
Ooh, a prime John Cena at 54. They hit the ball spot. Nice.
Who's that one?
With the Miz.
4.
Oh.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Johnny's favorite.
Johnny's favorite.
101.
The Rikishi.
Are you serious? I feel like I willed that into existence today.
Another John Cena. Ooh, a blue.
Ooh, blue's good.
Mia Yim.
Yimchi. Mia Yimchi.
And out of 199.
Nice, nice.
Then Bret Hart.
Matches her hair.
Another Hitman.
So
Hitman.
get some more that way. Still no auto yet. I'm grabbing from different areas. Let's
Man,
see.
are you getting all the cards for people I've talked shit about today?
Probably.
Oh, we might get a Rock one then.
I didn't
All
talk
right.
crap about The Rock. I said nice things about The Rock.
Cindy Hartwell. Ooh, there's Mommy.
Never heard of her.
Mommy.
Ooh, Bailey.
Bailey.
BBO Bailey.
Oh, not the Bailey Auto. Dang.
Nah, I wish.
Who's that?
That would have
Wait.
been nuts if I called it.
Did you pull an auto?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Nobody pulled a Rikishi.
Yeah, put a Rikishi.
Send that to John right now.
Brooklyn Brawl, please.
I'll tear it in half on stream.
That 101 Brooklyn Brawler auto coming at you.
Is that Apollo Cruz?
Apollo Cruz.
Is he still in WWE?
Yup.
I don't know.
Oh, Jake Cargill. Nice.
He probably just hangs out by the catering line.
Ooh, the me.
The Miz. Slow roll.
the-
An auto will pop up.
An autoed Miz would actually be pretty sweet.
Right.
Oh, we got another red one coming up. Or first auto. Ooh. Oh man, go ahead and throw that away.
Who's that? Ty Dillinger?
Sean Spears.
Oh, Spears. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same guy, right?
Who the
Ty
fuck
Dillinger?
is? Who the fuck is that?
Tank Ledger
Yep. That merch go crazy, Johnny.
and Yokozuna.
No,
The other Samoan
Another Samoan.
pretending to be Japanese.
the lineage
Hey.
goes forever.
Yokozuna was cool. Don't come at me.
That's the one man in a thong you appreciated.
He at least had the decency to wear
Cover it up.
tights under it.
All right, let's see who's next.
Ooh, Oscar.
Oscar. Hey, he's for the
JD
Lord.
McKinley. Jeff Rackrat.
JD versus
Godfather.
Jack Perry.
Oh.
JD versus Jack Perry. Who wins?
Ooh.
Nobody.
Not the fans.
Yeah.
MVP that's no longer probably in WWE anymore.
Mark Briscoe versus the Miz. That's some fantasy. That's the fantasy booking if I ever seen it.
Was that Razor?
I want to smoke what he's smoking.
Who's that?
This one.
NXT guys.
Elite Blade.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Ooh.
Brian Pillman Jr.
He needs to just change his name.
Tommaso.
Champs. Yeah, these signatures better pop up
Carmella.
soon.
Where are these
Right.
autos?
Oh, she prego. Oh, Triple H.
And to follow Triple H.
Oh, dude.
I want that one.
Sick.
If you got a
Oh.
Triple H auto,
Oh,
I'm wagging. What was after Triple H?
Stone Cold. Oh, the
Winning the championship. That's a pretty sick ass picture.
I want that one.
where did it go?
greatest.
It might be a massive auto if it's not showing up yet. Let's go for the first pack and see what happens.
It's gonna be a
Dude, what if it's
Cassidy
John
Orange.
Cena?
Cassidy Orange Cassidy auto.
I did ask.
A Jack Perry auto.
With a little piece of real glass in it.
Ooh, real glass. Maya Valkyrie.
Dope. Ooh, my god.
Umaga.
What's up with all these damn Samoans?
Hey,
They're
like
really
do
cool.
Maga too. Maga was cool. Don't come at me.
He just hated Rikishi, guys. He just hated
I
Rikishi.
just really didn't like Rikishi.
He didn't like seeing a grown ass man shed light his booty on his TV on UPN.
Dudley.
Brother Devon.
Bobby.
Bobby, yep.
Champions supposed to look like it. Oh, what is that side auto from that guy? I'll fucking throw that. Fucking
Would have just went whoop.
I came on way back. Ooh, gum in our
Ooh, the Bret Hart part.
card.
So that's your Johnny.
The greatest technical wrestler of all
Ooh,
time.
is that orange?
Ooh.
I gotta make sure I go the right way. Okay. It's gonna go this way.
Dude, you need a Michael Cole auto.
Who's that? Nia Jax?
Nikki Cross
Nick Cross. That's a good orange. Those orange cards are pretty.
out of 99.
Those orange cards are pretty good.
Ooh, then the
John
Undertaker, Choke 7, John Cena.
Yeah, but ideally you want somebody better than Nikki Cross on that orange card.
Yeah. No autos. It better be good ones too, not some trash ones. Especially being this long in the thing.
Adam Pierce.
Nikki
I'm
ass.
I'm starting to think that they gypped you. I don't know that there's an auto in there, my friend.
Gonna get a Teddy Long auto.
Player?
Got the one-on-one with the Undertaker, player.
The Undertaker.
Y'all are crazy. That one, Shayna Baszler.
Dude,
That's cool. He's wearing a shirt.
I love that. I know when I was a kid watching that. Every single time, it's like,
You know, the Undertaker is coming out.
The Undertaker.
Like, oh, Undertaker's gonna be on.
You're like, God damn it.
Oh, Great
Great
Khali auto.
Don't choke, man.
I don't.
Ooh.
That, if you got a Great Khali auto, you know it's a fake. There ain't no way that dude could write.
Ooh, that's a cool ass purple card.
Purple card out of
Yeah,
140.
It's a bunch of Stone Colds.
Yeah, the Stone Cold one against Bret Hart.
What?
What? Oh my! I have 5 packs left and no autos yet.
It's gonna be
Ask
so
me one of these.
A Vince McMahon auto.
Oh, dude, that'd actually be cool. That'd
That'd be worth
actually
money.
be cool.
Oh, this first card is pretty cool.
You'd be like, oh, he probably signed this before the allegations.
Oh boy, that's a beautiful card.
Oh, that one is good.
Throw it that way. Go ahead and burn that one. Ooh, Damien.
That would have been an auto. Would have been nice.
Yeah, he's growing on me. I like him. Ever since that Bad Bunny match, I liked him.
Oh yeah.
He put him. He made him look good.
No autos yet. That's making me nervous.
How about I call your dealer?
Is it like on average 2 autos per box,
No,
or
it's
is it
guaranteed.
guaranteed?
Guaranteed 2 autos.
It's that DNA on his face.
Oh,
Who the fuck is that guy? Very
yeah.
Gordy.
Gordy, bro.
Oh,
Here we go.
oh!
Here we go.
I'm gonna do this because it's gonna be backwards. So I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look.
Holy fuck! I can't wait for it to be someone shitty.
It's
The
a
suspense is killing
I
me.
think it's a redemption. So I gotta mail it in.
Oh, that means it's good though.
Yeah.
Like
Paul Heyman?
redemption cards are good.
What does that
Paul
mean?
Heyman. And Paul Heyman's numbered out of 199.
Another Hitman.
Another hit.
Wait,
man.
so it's a redemption, that one card?
Yeah, so I got to figure out which way the redemption is going to show. Okay, it's going to show this way. All right, so
Val
let me see it
Venus.
when I see
Val
it.
Venus one.
All right.
Hey, that numbered Paul Heyman card ain't no joke either.
Yeah, that's a nice card.
I don't know if you read. There it is.
WWE shop. Panini. Oh man, I wish I could read backwards.
Championship, signature,
Signature
Prism.
Prism Red. Ooh. It's in a sleeve or what?
Seth Rollins.
You got a Seth Rollins auto?
Seth Rollins Championship signature Prism. So signature
Ooh.
Prisms are out of 5.
Ooh.
Damn, son.
That's money.
That's some money right there.
Wait, what is that? Wait, you have to mail it in?
I gotta go on Panini and type it in, and they send it to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't they send
All right.
it like
That
already
makes it, like,
slabbed
even
and
rarer.
everything?
If it's well, it says Championship Prisms. I don't know what that is.
I'm looking.
So I don't know what it is. We'll find out.
That's I've never
I'm
seen that
about to
before. They're like,
Google
oh,
it.
yeah. Prism Red, what?
It's a 2024 Prism Championship. Oh, it says Champion Signatures Prism Red.
Ooh, it's going for 125 on eBay.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, but I only see the. I'm seeing a Drew McIntyre one to kind of see what the card looks like or is going to look like.
Well, it's 1 out of 5, so it's not a lot. There's not a signed one, but 1 out of 5, it's rare. Sick though, sick.
Let's see.
They had the same thing as you did. Just a little scratch off.
Yeah, they just had the little redemption card on eBay.
Oh, then that means he hasn't even signed them yet, because they got to send it to them to sign.
Dang.
Oh, so it's an on-card auto?
It's gonna be an on-card auto.
That's dope, dude. That's probably about as good. I mean, the only thing that could be better is what, a Roman, probably?
A Rock, a CM Punk,
Yeah, let's see. We got more. We got Lex Luger.
a Rhea Ripley,
A Dom? A dirty
Dom?
Dom?
A little piece of mustache in there.
A Rikishi?
Oh, you got a match worn mullet hair.
Sweat with sweat. The Billy Ripken brother. What the? I didn't even look up this card that he's talking about.
We got with a girl from NXT. Escobar. The other Dudley.
Billy. Fuckface card. Oh.
Hey, there's another one.
Another Rikishi. Manifested it. Damn, that one's worth $12.99.
And
Actually,
numbered Valkyrie
ooh, love that.
out of 50.
Ooh, love that.
And
Is that
The
Rikishi
priest.
card way more than the other cards?
El Campeón.
Are they about the
Campeón.
same?
Bill Ripken. Oh, wait. Yeah, Bill Ripken.
we got
Brother-
3 packs left. Let's go for the back.
What makes it? I don't get the fuckface reference. Maybe I'm not reading this right.
Who's this one? Is that Dempsey?
Oh, that's William Rigger's boy, isn't it?
Roland Riggleson? Osmosis? Or
Oh, by the way, Hook beat Chris Jericho, by the way, with help of
yeah, he
Taz.
did. There's the other Uso.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh, I love her. She's cool. I wish they gave her the title already.
Right. We're going up. The other
Oh,
UP.
it's this card that he's talking about, Angel. It's a Billy Ripken card, and on the bottom of
fuckface
his
card?
bat, he wrote
Mm-hmm.
"fuckface," and it's like pointing at the like, right front and center in the card.
How much is that going for?
A PSA 8 is going for $75.
Dang.
It's a 1989. So a PSA 9 is going for around $250.
That's funny. That's a rare card.
PSA 10 roughly $330 to $350.
Another out. It's 2 out of 99. Then El Dragon Lee.
Oh, El Dragon.
Last 2 packs. Which one has the auto?
Go right.
This
Go
is
right. Go
thicker
right.
than this one.
Let's go the thick one. Thick one.
Save the thick one for last, maybe?
I always
Save
do.
the
That's what
thick
she
ones
said.
for last. That's what we do around here, brother.
That's all we do right here, brother. Dude, I haven't opened unpacked in a minute. I'm getting the itch. I'm getting the twitch. I need to go pick up some Pokemon cards.
Open them on stream next week at the end of the show.
Well, I want to get some wrestling ones now. Those are cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I know a guy.
I kind of want to get another. I want to get a pack of UFC.
Yep. Appreciate the card knowledge, Tony Hayes.
Who's that? Oh, it's Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Puck.
No,
another
there's friend of the show.
Another friend of the show. Friend of the show.
So that means the last pack has the auto.
Of course. Well, of course that would happen.
Oh, Baron Corb, Baron Foreskin.
Who's that again?
Eddie Thorpe.
Another
Hold on.
Godfather. Ooh.
That Papa Shingo.
Oh, it's a Godfather sign.
Might be. That's. Find out and see. It is.
Ooh, the hoe train.
Godfather auto.
Is there a real piece of hoe in there?
a piece of
Sounds
thong
like
from one of the Who. I can't believe they let them get away with that in national TV.
Yeah, it was the 90s. There were no rules.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just blow through this because that was the auto, so that was the 2.
Ooh, take
It's also
nice.
when they did like bra and panties matches.
Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy Cool.
Diesel.
Ooh,
Ron Breaker. There he is. Dirty Dom.
Ooh,
A cunt hair. Because of Tony Hayes.
It's a good thing we're on Athletically Declined After Dark.
who's that? Oh,
Ricochet.
Osmos. Oh, Osmo versus
Well,
Roses.
Hey, imagine getting an autograph Osmos. Omos.
Omos. Oh, my tribal
man.
chief.
Yay, I get an autographed Omos.
Same guy, Wolfgang.
It says Omos on it. Just the O.
9, then Hulk Hogan.
Oh, the
So
racist.
the big takeaway was the big Seth Rollins card.
Dude. I hope it's like comes in graded 10 out of 10 and all that good stuff.
Wow, I do too.
I wonder if they graded for you and all that.
No,
They
probably
might.
not.
I don't know. I
Nah.
haven't got for Panini.
No, I think they just you send it in, they sign it, send it back. It's always up to you to get it graded.
Yeah.
And they better treat it with care.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I think they'll put it in a slab. Like,
Well, they will, but I'm talking about when the the wrestler signs a slab, right?
no, they signed the card.
Yeah, it's not on the card.
I thought Seth Rollins was white, but I mean Mexican, but it turns out he's Albanian.
All right, well, that was cool. We should definitely do that again, and we definitely want to see the Seth Rollins card when it comes in. So Angel, you got to go buy a pack now, and then Cleto, you got to get a pack, and then I'll get a pack of UFC or wrestling or whatever, and then we'll just rotate. We'll take it out. We'll make Tyler pay us for him. Be like, hey, it was like show cost.
Put it on a W2.
All right, y'all. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. We've talked wrestling. We've talked shit to a bunch of wrestlers. We saw some really cool wrestling products. So I think it's a good time to end it. Thank you to our sponsor, Parts Unknown. Check out Heel Turn Terry's Instagram and click the link in the bio to go to the Parts Unknown store and check out their awesome merch. And as we always say here on Split Decision, Rikishi sucks. And also